Our skin is often referred to as the window to our overall health. But what if it is more than just a reflection of our skincare routine? What if the key to radiant, healthy skin lies in both our mind and our body's inner balance? Ayurveda, an ancient holistic system that connects our skin to the balance of the body's doshas. Welcome to another session of Wellness Tank. Hi, I'm Kritika Padmanabhan, a corporate psychologist. And today we have Dr. Smita, who is an MD in Ayurveda, and Dr. Aishwarya, who is an MD in pharmacology or also known as herbal medicine. We'll explore how our skin isn't just affected by what we put on it, but how we feel and the balance of our body's inner energies. Ayurveda offers us a natural personalized approach to care based on our doshas, Vata, Pitta and Kapha. By nurturing both the mind and the body, we can unlock the secret to glowing, healthy skin. So, Dr. Aishwarya, let's start with the basics. Skin problems. What are the issues that people face these days with regards to skin? And how would you describe the causes of it in Ayurveda?
To begin with, people are concerned about their skin health a lot these days. And nowadays, if we start talking from the basic skin issues, it is dry skin, oily skin, or acne is the major common problem nowadays. It affects people of almost all ages. Mostly we have this myth that it only affects teenagers more, but it is not the case. Even we see this pimples happening to older people as well. So the basic causes behind this, if we talk about environmental factors, it is pollution, sun exposure, or even modern lifestyle like lack of sleep, stress, and any other diet, wrong choices of food. So these are the basic causes, as we all know. So according to Ayurveda, if we talk about the causes, it is mainly the Pitta dosha. Because doshas, when they are in imbalanced state, they cause disorders. So from that Pitta, if we talk about Pitta dosh, Ayurveda has told about Viruddha Anna, which is the main cause of Rakta disorders, like the blood disorders, which are the basic ones for the skin disorders. So to talk about the Viruddha Anna, we have many food combinations that are not good together. Like if we talk about fish and milk together. Today's lifestyle, if we talk about, I should mention pasta, even brownie, because brownie is like a combination of hot and cold food together. Pasta is about the milk mixed with other veggies and salt and sour taste together. So any kind of opposite food items taken together cause Rakta Dushti, which is impure blood. And that is a major cause of skin issues. So we'll talk about this more in detail in other topics.
You know, it's very interesting to note that a combination of foods that might be healthy independently are actually causing some issue or rather imbalance in the body. I mean, that was something very new for me as well.
Yes, I would like to add some more wrong food combinations. Like lots of people take smoothies, banana and milk they take early in the morning.
Yeah.
While going to gym also they take smoothies of fruit and milk, which is wrong food combination also. And then those who eat radish or fish daily, every day, that is also the wrong food combination. And some people also, I noticed that there is suppression of natural urges. Like in Ayurveda, it is called as Vega Avarodh. Like natural Veg, they are suppressing it. So mainly the 13 types of natural urges are there mentioned in Ayurveda Samhita. But if you think about only skin related, so suppression of vomiting, that will cause the skin diseases, because something that should be through out of the body, it will remain inside the body. The nausea and vomiting, both are the suppressing one. Then suppression of urine or motion also, that is also one causative factor of skin diseases.
So it adds to the toxins in the body. per se.
Right.
I forgot to mention, sorry here, but the major, the trending topic in skin issues is psoriasis. Since I remember that in clinic we are getting more and more patients related to this skin issue, I would like to mention that this is also an autoimmune disorder, and which
Right.
is according to Ayurveda, it is again a Rakta Dushti Vyadhi.
Yeah.
So yes, I think that is also one major concern nowadays.
You all mentioned doshas. Now, Ayurveda as a holistic system does talk about classification of, skin types. And I'm interested in understanding this, that what are the classification as per the doshas, when we are talking about skin health. Dr. Smita?
Yes. Actually, we all know every individual is a combination of three doshas, and skin is also that part. Like Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. There are three types of skin in Ayurveda. In modern, it is mentioned as oily skin, normal skin, or dry skin. So, those who are Vata skin type, like understanding skin is important, because if we know our skin type, we can choose the products that are suitable for our skin. Like some people are a Vata skin type. Their skin is dry, flaky, rough. That is characteristics of Vata, like Tatra, Ruksha, Laghu, Shita, Khara. It is mentioned in Ayurveda Samhita. So dryness is there. They are prone to wrinkles, fine lines, and also the skin is dull in nature. The blackishness is more in Vata type of skin. Some Vata disorders type of skin disease also the blackishness is there. And about Pitta skin type. So Pitta skin type, their skin is sensitive, warm to touch or hot to touch, like your skin, this like that, and they are sensitive to acne, prone to wrinkles, freckles, moles, and warts. This is Pitta type of skin, and according to that, we have to choose some coolant herbs like cucumber and all. About herbs, we will talk later. And other skin type is Kapha skin type. The Kapha skin type is my skin type is Kapha skin type. That is thick and very less acne is there. Like I don't remember that I got acne since a year. My skin type is Kapha and I have large pores. So Kapha skin type has lots of blackheads and whiteheads also. Their skin is oily and they have very less fine lines or wrinkles.
So, I guess what I got to know from here is we have all the three doshas in our body, but there has to be one dominant dosha, if I'm not wrong. And that dominant dosha has some particular characteristics which affect your skin health.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
I'm interested in also asking you, Dr. Aishwarya, that what is the specific skincare regime, or rather the routine that you follow in Ayurveda, and how is it different from the regular skincare routine which people are following?
Okay, so talking about the routine, like Dr. Smita mentioned, everybody has a different skin type. So according to your skin type, you need to know from the characteristics that we heard, you can know what skin type you have. So from that, you can choose the routine. For Vata skin type especially, they need a lot of oleation. They need hydration because they have lack of water and oil in their body. Their skin becomes flaky, dry, wrinkly. So to avoid getting that, proper oleation is necessary, which we call abhyanga in Ayurveda. So applying oil to your body every day is necessary. For Pitta skin type, it is important that they use cool herbs like sandalwood, we have neem, or even multani mitti, like it is popular nowadays. So it has a very coolant effect on your skin. So to remove the heat and redness from your skin type, using these face packs that include these kind of herbs will be very beneficial to these skin types. And for Kapha, since they have a lot of oily skin, they can use scrubs or even like normal home remedies such as orange peel powder. If you dry the orange peels and make powder out of it and scrub your skin with it, then it will remove all the dead cells and they'll be able to get rid of all the extra oil. So accordingly, you can choose the herbs that suit your skin type. So in the routine, like starting from the bath, do abhyanga every day. For pitta also apply face packs that will help cool down your skin type, and for kapha also it is necessary that they use scrubs daily. And other than that, there is nasya, which is told by Ayurveda, that you apply drops of ghee in your nose.
So in Ayurveda, it is mentioned that Mukhalepa is there, Dhara is there, like oiling, oil dhara, Shirodhara, and fumigation is also there. So in skincare routine, we have to like focus on exfoliation, then repair, regeneration, moisturization, and hydration also. Like Dr. Aishwarya mentioned that Vata type of skin needs more hydration. They needs lots of have to take lots of fluids for that. But in the dual Prakriti combination, like I have Kapha or Pitta also. If you travel a lot, you can get Vata dosh aggravation, and also your skin may be dry. So for that you need more hydration, and also exfoliation should be avoided in that condition. In Ayurveda, lots of lep are there, Varnya lep or Kumkumadi oil is there to abhyanga for massage to your skin. If you have any skin type, like you have Pitta skin type or Kapha skin type or Vata skin type, you can do daily massage, applying oil. Because some people, like many skin specialists tell that you don't apply oil. But in Ayurveda, it is said that you have to apply oil, because if you apply daily oil, then the pH of skin will be maintained, and the secretion of sebaceous glands is also in the balance. So that is really important for daily regimen. Abhyanga is also, and exercise, because we all know exercise improve the blood circulation. Also there are some face yoga and face exercise also.
Yeah.
You have to include that also in the daily
Wonderful.
regimen.
Wonderful. I think instead of following a common skincare routine, which generally it's stated online, be it in the ads. So I think this is pretty useful, because what we can do is, depending on your type of skin, you can actually modify your skin routine. So that's pretty useful. I would also like to ask about the herbs. What are the beneficial herbs when we are talking about skill wellness? So I'm sure that here it is included in the routine. So what are the specific herbs that we can utilize in our routine?
Okay, so we have sandalwood, neem, multani mitti, also sea buckthorn. I will also mention some of the drugs that you can take internally
Sure.
to improve the root cause of these issues, right? So there is sea buckthorn, flaxseed oil, which I'm sure that everybody has been googling it, and YouTube
Absolutely.
has been coming up with different face packs where they can use these. So I think flaxseed oil can be used for application, as well as we find capsules which you can take internally to improve this. It improves your skin complexion, it brightens your skin, it will automatically provide hydration, and your skin will become smooth. So that is one thing. From Ayurvedic herbs, if we talk about, there is amalaki, which is Indian gooseberry. It is a very good for the skin. Since it is also a pitta pacifier, it will pacify the pitta that is aggravated, and naturally it will improve your skin complexion as well.
Yes, and Manjishtha is also good skin purifier. Manjishtha, Chandan, Sariva, Lodra. These are lots of herbs that is useful for skin disorders, because skin disorders, mainly in Ayurveda, it is mentioned that blood impurification is the main reason. So many herbs like aloe vera, that is also useful for skin like blood purification. That aloe vera juice, or you can apply aloe vera gel also. Aloe vera containing products you can use. Yes.
I would like to add that it is better to avoid chemical based cosmetics, since basically it doesn't suit all skin types. So, and it contains so many chemicals that, if not initially, at least at a later stage, it will cause some kind of skin concern.
Correct.
Of course. So use herbal products that best suit your skin type, and keep your skin hydrated, oleated, which will keep all the skin issues at bay. So from that also I would like to mention that using soaps, people are obsessed with using soap, and some people are so they want to be so hygienic that they keep on using the soap again and again because they are scared of the germs or bacterial infections. But by doing so, they are drying out their skin to an extent where it becomes dry and flaky, and they literally turn their skin like white colored and powdery. So avoid using soaps. I would suggest, if you like using soaps, use the ones which have less chemicals and more herbal based. So I would like to suggest people that instead of using chemical based soap, rely on more herbal based soaps. There are Vaidyas also preparing soaps that are more easy on the skin and not too harsh. So prefer using those ones. And also another internal medicine that I would suggest is saffron. The use of saffron in every type of skin disorder will be very useful. Everybody knows the benefits of saffron. I don't think I need to explain more.
True. We do talk about Panchakarma. Now, when we are discussing detoxification, this plays a very important role in Ayurveda. So could you elaborate on that, please?
Yes, in Panchakarma, this is a detoxification process of body. So, according to your dosha type, which is vitiated, Ayurveda doctor will prescribe you one Panchakarma. Like if you have acne or kapha dosha is vitiated, then Vaman is very useful. Virechana also, because all skin type diseases caused by Pitta dosha, aggravation of Pitta dosha, and Pitta is related to Rakta Dhatu. That's why Virechana is also very good. We ask patient to take some medicated Grita and then ask to Virechana. That is detoxification process. And Rakta Mokshan is also very important. Like leech therapy also we do in DXN clinics, leech therapy to patients. So immediate results we get according to that.
So basically that is bloodletting. Since you are removing all the impure blood from your body, it will reduce all the skin issues.
Right. Very interesting to know. I mean, I'm sure that rather than spending on these chemicals or, unwanted products, I'm sure after listening to this from you doctors, people are going to incorporate this into their skincare routine. So let's hope for the best. Thank you so much, Dr. Smita and Dr. Aishwarya, for being here. Thank you for joining us on this journey to radiant skin. Until next time, keep glowing.